He's on an 11-fight winning streak. First time fighting here in the States. Here's Zakaria Attou.
Bonjour à tous. D'abord, avant de commencer, j'aimerais juste vous remercier Showtime, remercier PBC pour cette opportunité, et remercier le public américain, parce qu'effectivement, c'est une première pour moi.
It's a great opportunity to show my skills here in the United States.
J'aimerais vous dire que même si vous ne me connaissez pas, je me suis
Erickson
préparé dur à ce combat. Erickson Lubin est un très bon boxeur. C'est un très bon boxeur, un futur talent de chez vous. Mais sachez que je me suis préparé dur à ce combat et que je suis pas venu aux États-Unis pour faire du tourisme.
As an European champion, I'm clearly the underdog, but I train hard with my team, and I have some surprise for Erickson Lubin.
Merci à vous tous et rendez-vous samedi. Merci.
No need to talk small. I give you a body tomorrow.
Give you a body? Oh shit! What'd he say? What? Yeah, I don't know who this guy is.
This young man comes to the ring. 20 victories, just 1 defeat. 15 have come by knockout. He's known as the Hammer. In fact, he calls his right hand Jack, the left hand Sledge. He's Erickson, the Hammer, Lubin.
After this heavy speculation that he's going to fight the winner of either Austin Trout, likely Austin Trout or Terrell Goucher, if he wins against.
It's an honor to be here, back on the big stage. I want to thank Showtime. I want to thank PBC for having me, back on Showtime. I got a solid opponent in front of me, Zakaria Attou. He's coming to fight. He's coming to take my spot. It's my job to run him over. It's been a tremendous training camp with Kevin. I want to thank my team. And Saturday night is Hammer Time, man. Hammer Time on Showtime. I'll see y'all.
Now we get to the main event. Here on Saturday night, the middleweight division. We start with a young man who won the contender. Comes in 21-2. 13 by knockout. He's been trained by his longtime trainer, Mr. Dove Higley. He's also been working with Freddie Roach. Here,
let me mute that right there.
The Cannon Adams.
Sorry about the echo. My bad.
How everybody doing? I'm Brandon the Cannon Adams, and I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I want to thank both parties, both promotions, my man Charlo right here for the opportunity, and congratulate him for becoming the new champ. And I'm looking to put forth the effort to becoming a new champion. I want to thank you guys for coming out, show your appreciation to the champion. I couldn't have done this, of course, without him. He's from Houston, so I just want to put on the performance. I want us to, give you guys something to remember. I want you guys to talk about this fight. I want it to go down in history. I need that partner. I need you to help me make history. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Thank you guys. I appreciate this, and I'm looking forward to the fight. Thank you much.
Good attitude. Heavy underdog.
And the champion. Unbeaten. Been trained by Ronnie Shields, one of the great trainers in boxing. He's coming home. Known as the Hitman. The WBC middleweight champion of the world, Jermall Charlo.
He's been pretty mad. I have a whole individual video dedicated to the WBC situation, and they bullshit. I've lost so much respect for that organization.
We back, finally. After 7 years, it feels good to be home and embrace the love that you guys give me. I don't know if the counterpart is the same or you know, thank Brandon Adams and his team for even stepping up and answering that call and taking it. Hopefully they didn't just take it thinking, yeah, we got this one, and it's not going to be as easy as you think it is. Yeah, we're going to make history. I plan on delivering something that I normally deliver, and that's something explosive, something that my fight fans around the world get a chance to remember for the rest of their life. And for sure you will remember it for the rest of your life. I know you work hard with Dub and Freddie Roach. That was a great opportunity for you to, you know, enhance your boxing intelligence. But I did the same thing with my trainer, Ronnie Shields, Creed Fountain, Jack Edwards, everybody that we put the work in. The work is put in. I'm ready. I'm ready to deliver a statement. You know, thanks to the WBC for making things a lot more, you know, weary for the fans, where, you know, they moved Canelo up, because that's definitely a fight that I would love to have right here in my city. But right now I'm focused on Brandon Adams, and that's something I've been focused on for the last couple of months, and we're going to get the job done. Thanks to everybody who congratulated me on becoming the WBC two-time division world champion. But I got so much more I want to show, and so much more to prove. My trainer, Ronnie Shields, taught me so much, you know. So, hey, lines only, baby. We here. See y'all Saturday.
They're going to do face-offs next. So let me mute this. Man, I'm disgusted with the WBC. What they did was they created a super championship called the franchise championship for the WBC. So yes, Jermall Charlo is the full WBC 160-pound champion, but he didn't win it. He was elevated. That's not my beef. My beef is not with him, it's with the WBC, because the first question that we were going to be asking was, well, when were they going to order? They're taking questions.
For me, because, you know, I got an opponent that's coming in to my backyard, and I'm not.
I lost so much
respect
for that organization.
WBC and you know, Al Heyman and everyone who's made this possible. You can understand why this is a legacy fight for me.
Brandon, a number of people have written as impressive as your run was in the contender.
Here's the card, by the way.
They said none of them, those wins, compared to the talent of Jermall Charlo, who has stopped 19 of his last 22 opponents. What's your response to that?
My response to that is they're probably right. You know, I won't know until I get in the ring with this man. I believe he's everything that. Excuse me. I believe that he's everything that the paperwork says he is, that he's shown and proven to be. So that's what I'm up against. That's what I'm challenging myself to challenge that night.
Champ, fighters say there are levels to this fight game. In your opinion, is Brandon Adams on your level?
He made it to this level, so definitely he's on my level. He won the contender show. I wasn't on that show. This is the Lions Only show. So now you on the level where, you know, he get a chance to challenge himself.
Brandon, generally when a guy is having a homecoming fight, the opponent, for the most part, is a sacrificial lamb to make the guy look good. But you're a big puncher.
The lamb.
Some believe and have written that you're the type of guy that can give Jermall Charlo fits on Saturday night. Why don't you let the people know what they should expect Saturday night at NRG Arena?
Seeing Adams and Charlo fight this June 29th, you're going to see fireworks.
I hope he come to fight.
Prepared to, you know what I'm saying, to bring his A game. I'm bringing my A game. I don't really too much get into what people think. You know, I go by what I believe. You know, I believe in me. I've always said that from the beginning. That's why I sit around smiling so much, you know what I'm saying? I've been through a whole lot in my life, and I'm at a point now to where, you know, everything is golden. You know, I'm just living it, you know. So I'm grateful for that. And this Saturday, You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he's bringing his A game and I'm bringing mine. So we're going to put it all on the table and put it all on the line.
Champ, we'll wrap it up with
He's
this.
happy to be there.
You're now the
As he
WBC
should.
middleweight champion of the world. You're fighting at home, national television. What's the message you trying to send to that middleweight division come Saturday night?
I'm ready to put it all on the line. Everything. Show me my opponent.
Folks, there you have it. A triple header of fights coming your way. Saturday night, NRG Arena, Showtime Championship Boxing, 9 o'clock Eastern. That's 8 o'clock Central Time here in Houston. That is 6 p.m. Pacific Time.
Showtime need to get it together. These cards, man. You know, you can tell Jermall is not happy, even though he's showing respect to the WBC, taking on Brandon Adams. Here's the card. Now, here's what's going to be on Showtime. You're going to have Eduardo Ramirez, Claudio Marrero, right? And then it's going to be Erickson, Lubin versus Zakaria Attou. Then Jermall, Charlo versus Brandon Adams. Over on the zone, you're going to have Demetrius Andrade's fight against Mashu Saluski. Also tomorrow night, because right now it's actually June 27, 2019, 2:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow on ESPN Plus, you got Boxing Meeting Friday. This fight right here is Saturday. His brother Jermall knocked the shit out of Jorge Cota last Sunday night. You know I'm really like not feeling the WBC. Like, not at all. That's a video I got coming next, though. So let's talk about what could possibly be next now that he's been elevated to full champion. Canelo is franchise champion. Jermall Charlo is the full champion, so he can unify, but with who? You know, who would they make his mandatory going to fuck around and be somebody like Camille? Things are not looking good. Unless they create some, and 154 is top heavy. Who is he going to be fighting? And look at this size. Man, Canelo, I was holding out hope for that WBC purse bid, but they bowed down to Canelo, sucking his dick. Oh my God. Even though Jermall Charlo did that nut shit, at the press conference, the post-fight press conference for Carball, still, like, I've been a huge supporter for years. And to see this old weirdo shit happen, that's not cool. Look, he want to get the fuck out of there. And this fight right here, Erickson Lubin is supposed to be moving on after this to fight I keep almost saying the winner. I covered that fight, Terrell Goucher versus Austin Trout. They probably would have denied me credentials too. I got a podcast launching, by the way. We're going more radio. Now, of course, my post-fight videos, once again, they're not going anywhere. But my fight week content, unless it's a press conference or like some big news or some shit, I'm not going to be like, no, we focusing on going to events, getting high quality media content and putting the foots on the neck of media that would likely have denied us coverage to cover this. Magnum Media, we putting our foot on your neck. I'm sick of you. You make me sick. It's like that now. So eventually, but you know what? No, we didn't get denied for this event. We didn't even apply. But it's just like, they making me sick. I'm not making me sick. You sicken me. Ah! So yeah, Showtime got to get it together, man. What the fuck is up with? Look, we in July. What? And then July they got Tank Davis versus Ricardo Nunez. What in the world? I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. We will be here tomorrow for the weigh-ins, though. Weigh-ins are always fun to cover. Please subscribe. Links to my social media right down below in the description box. I am TstreeT Controversy. I will be releasing the podcast information soon. I'm working on a lot. And open cases, too. So there's a lot going on. Please subscribe. What in the world?